Hello everyone. All right, this is going to be a little bit of a different video because I've been recording videos all morning. I don't think I'm going to use any of them because I think the most important thing that I have to say this week to Etsy sellers is to think for yourself and to be critical about advice that you hear on YouTube or anywhere else. And that goes with this channel too. Always think for yourself. If I come on here and say, this is what's going on with Etsy, don't believe me. Go on over to Etsy and look for yourself. And the reason that I've been thinking about this is that I did a couple videos last week about how the Etsy algorithm is working for buyers right now and what buyers are seeing when they come to Etsy. The responses that I've gotten on those videos is kind of feels to me like people think, okay, well now I need to go and change everything. And I understand that when you're trying to figure out why your sales have slowed down, or you're trying to figure out how to increase your sales just in general, that you might be a little bit desperate and you might want to try anything to see if it works. But you need to stop and think and process the information that's being given to you and see if it even makes sense for your niche, because no advice covers everything. There is no advice that works for everyone. And the Etsy gurus, I do not count myself as an Etsy guru, by the way. If you call me a guru, I find that really irritating. I was an Etsy seller and I enjoy figuring out systems. And so I started doing videos about Etsy, but I am not a guru. Don't call me that, please, for the love of God. But the Etsy gurus on YouTube are trying to make money on YouTube. They're not trying to help you with your Etsy shop. They're trying to make money on YouTube by getting you to watch their videos so that you will grasp onto whatever piece of information you think sounds nice, okay? Don't believe it just because someone says this is what you need to do. First of all, I started watching a few Etsy videos and I had to stop because they basically say the same thing over and over. They're just packaged with a different title, different camera, whatever. There are some basic things you need to do on Etsy. You need to get your SEO right. You need to get your titles filled out. You need to get your attributes filled out. You need to fill out all your tags. You need to write a good description for the customer. But there is no magic bullet. There is no one way to do things that will guarantee sales. There is no one title structure that will guarantee Etsy will put you at the top of search results. There is no magic bullet. But I know that people want that magic bullet. They want that one easy suggestion. They want that one thing. And it makes people very susceptible to being taken advantage of. Now, people also misinterpret things, and I understand that. But if you're going to watch a video from someone giving you advice, please watch the whole thing and then watch it again. Don't skip through it. Don't watch half of it and then complain when it doesn't work for you. But watch the whole thing. Really think about, does this advice pertain to my shop? Does this make sense? Does this apply to me? Is this the same advice I've heard 20 times that is just being repackaged in a different way? Because a lot of it is. And once you think about that critically, then think about whether you even want to do something to reflect that in your shop. Because not everyone needs to do everything. Okay, last week I was talking about the way that the Etsy algorithm works, like I said, and there are a couple things that I mentioned that we may or may not be able to control, but I did not mean for that to mean you need to go and change this right now. This is, my channel is more for information. This is the information that I'm giving you. You can decide whether you want to do anything with it. And that's what I expect my viewers to do. I expect my viewers to kind of think about things and not jump and go change everything in their shop, because that's a bad idea. You need to be critical. You need to think for yourself. Please don't follow an Etsy guru and just do everything they say without thinking about it, because it's going to be a mess. So that's all. This is a very short video, but I thought it was important for me to do this because it's really been bothering me that I'm seeing so many people frustrated because they're changing things every day based on one thing that they saw in a Facebook group or on YouTube or wherever. And then they say it doesn't work. They're not looking at the bigger picture. Please take time to look at the bigger picture. Your business is different from other people's businesses. You do need to know what's going on Etsy, but then you need to make your own decisions based on your own business and what's going on Etsy. You don't need to just jump and react. Don't be reactive, I guess, is what I'm saying. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up. I will talk to you later.